What is going on there, everybody? We got everybody coming in today. For those of you that remember, because as far as last time we were in this thing, we did acquire this guy from the barn, and we never did have one of these that gets as far as in our own garage, so we're gonna end up fixing this up. I also have a Ferrari, I guess, as far as to fix up and flip, I guess, as far as so may or may not get to that. So we definitely do get a couple of projects to work on. Yeah. So our inventory is clear. Obviously, this El Camino needs a bath. So let's give it a bath right off the top. Let's move it on over to car wash. Clean it up and get a closer look and see what we look like here. Got a pretty decent supercharging overhead valve engine in there. It's a little bit toasty right now, but we're gonna make it less toasty. We want to make it less toasty. Ooh, that's a nice color on it. That did not. There we go. Some background music's going on there. So the paint job on this thing is nice. Let's look at the condition of the frame. Frame is 72%. We'll probably still weld that. Yeah, color's not bad on it. I kind of dig it, I guess, as far as for this this style of car. Not too bad at all. Let's do the interior. Yeah, she cleaned up really nice, didn't she? It's amazing. Alright, so interior, outside. Obviously we're going to have to rebuild that engine. And she's going to need some tires, which... the way I pointed out, I guess, as far as when we bought it, it leaves it... we can put whatever tires we want on it. Let's put this back over there. So we're definitely wanting to get this engine pulled. Let's do that. Nice supercharged El Camino. That'd be cool. So let's go ahead and move this over here so we can drain. What little oil is it? It's probably got some funky oil in it. Just a little bit. Alright, let's get that out of there. Move that out of the way. Okay, let's get her dismantled. Let's move this over here. My approach is always usually get it back to stock and see what we got, and gotta kind of go from there. See what we might need. Yeah, it's not a bad car. This is one of the default cars, I guess, as far as we haven't really worked on one yet. So body's in really good shape. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and weld this frame like I said I was gonna do. Let's do that. Let's weld the frame. It was at 72%, so we'll get it nice and good. Use it. $1,100 to do that. All right, that should get her to 100%. Good deal. Interior is 92. Body panels, we can fix those up. That's no problem. Let's move that back over. Yeah, body panels we can fix up on this thing. Let's take the body panels off. Let's go fix up these body panels. Okay, let's see where we're at now. 81% on the body. Interesting. What else is on here? So the only thing left on here would be the headlights. Might have to replace those. How about taillights? That one's actually good shape. And that one's in good shape. So taillights are good. I'm trying to figure out why we're so low on the body though. Put those back in. Shouldn't be quite that low with everything refurbished. Let's see what we got. So the plate. Yeah, start putting the plates back in. That should get us to at least 95%. Yeah, Could be the glass too. The glass looks good. Let's see what we got here. So we're only 89%. That's kind of interesting. Not terrible, but not the greatest. Okay, so let's get this engine on the stand. Got some questions to ask it. Hood? Oh, I don't think it had a hood. Yeah, we didn't have a hood. So, but I think the fact that it's missing, that might be it. Let's go ahead and put this on there. Yeah, so we didn't have a hood when we bought it. So, question is, can we get a hood for it? So that would be for this one. Okay, that's going to be the standard hood. We need the cutout if it does have one. So we need to go to this guy. There is no cutout hood. So I wonder if this... That's kind of weird. So we don't even have a cutout hood, I guess, as far as for the supercharged engine. Interesting. I don't know if that would be the issue or not, quite honestly. Alright, let's start to dismantle this guy. Top to bottom. So some parts will be repairable. Other parts not so much. That's to be expected. And that engine block looks excellent. Let's pull that off. We'll fix that up nice and green. Let's get it over to the bench. So all the parts we have in our inventory is all related to that El Camino. Okay, cool. Now we got everything repaired. Let's get the engine block back on there. Fix her back up. Engine block all nice and good. We need to get this off of here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to leave that on here. We need to fix up our front end on this car. We can give it a nice new home to put that engine in. Let's do that. Cool. Alright, so let's see what is fixable and what's not. So it's looking like we're going to have to buy a lot of the control arms. Okay, let's go over here. Yep, we need that caliper too. We'll get to that. So let's do part mount. Let's get the subframe in there. Get our rubber bushings in there, brand new. Put a little Vaseline on those so it makes it a little bit easier to install. Plus it takes the squeak out. Okay, but I forgot to take that rotor off the darn lathe. Sure did. Alright, let's take that off. Alright. So, upper control arm. Yeah, see, we didn't have that at all. So we have to buy most all these control arms. We were missing a lot of this front suspension. Okay, so a new one of those and some bushings. Indeed. Kind of building those blind because we had nothing to go by, I guess, as far as on this car. We had to build those blind. And by blind, we didn't have the other parts, I guess, as far as to use to be able to replace them. Join, yes. Okay, slap those shock assemblies in. Deal. Alright, so the front end's pretty much done there. Cool. Alright, let's get this down. Actually, let's do the rear end right away, too. Okay, and that housing, that is repairable. Nice. Alright, let's get it over to the bench. Okay. Let's get a final tally on rear end components here. So we've got all the leaf spring, so the U-bolts were good, leaf springs good, plates are good, shocks, we'll get those replaced, get some new shocks, okay, shocks are replaced, actually I need to put this on here, so shoes, okay, I think we're good there, we'll get this put back together. Axle housing, fuel tank, we'll put a pump in there right away as well. see. So we're gonna pull out this exhaust. This is no good. No good on the exhaust. Alright, let's see. What do we need here in exhaust? Let's do front to back. So that one's yellow. Yeah, we'll get it all brand new. We'll get her all brand new. That should be a new exhaust. So we got a rear end, front end, new exhaust, new fuel tank, pump. Good to go. Alright, so we should be able to put this engine back in. Let's put the engine back in. So, what other parts? Yeah, we need a servo. Probably replace all of these fuses here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go put new ones in here. Okay, let's put that in there. That's been fixed up. Let's get some new relays and fuses. Okay, so we know our fuses and relays are good. But yeah, I think I'm out of brake servos in the warehouse. Indeed, I am. So we'll have to buy one of those. Unfortunately. Okay. Now I think we're ready for engine. Slap this engine in there, shall we? All nice and new. Whoops. Pull that off. Get her stand. Crane. Give me my crane. Crane her in there. Shoehorn it. 100% green. What we want. Oh, no, 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 no. What you doing, man? Get out of the way. Sweet. There we go. Engines are back in there. She looks good. Let's button up the bottom end. Now, let's run some tests on this thing. And then we'll deal with tires. Wheels and tires. Ready to go. Cool. Alright. We are ready. Let's see if this thing's... We gotta put some fluids in this thing. That's what we gotta do. Let's put some motor honey in it. Get all the juices in it. Cool. Nice. So apparently this this setup here does not able to put a hood on it. We can fire her up. Oh yeah, she's alive. She is alive. Good deal. So now we got to deal with tires. So what kind of rims do we want to put on this bad boy? Need something cool. Let's go to tire shop. Let's go to the tire rim shop first, though. I want something classic on this thing. I'm gonna look and see what I got in the warehouse. So let's see what we got in here in the way of tires. Oh, so I do have, those are 17-inch. Okay, I have some Kragers right there. Those are 15-inch. Nice. Okay, we could get 2 more of those. Alright. Oh, so that's 4 of those. Now we need tires. And we'll go with... Ooh, that's a good chunk of money. Alright, let's try that out. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's get them put together. So those are the slicks. Where are the races? These are our rear tires. That's the front tire. Cool. Alright, let's get them put on. So we want the race tires up front. That's the rear tires. We want those tires in the front. There we go. Cool. There's our front tire. Oh yeah, baby. What I'm talking about. Mount. So we need 5. Whoops, where's the other one? There's the other one. Just enough tire up in the front, I guess, as far as we got the nice thicker meats in the back. Not too thick. We don't want them crazy thick, but just a little bit. Them slicks on the back. Oh yeah, looking good. Very nice. All right, let's get this on the ground. Let's get her over to the dyno. Yeah, she turned out really good. Alright, so 537 is the base horsepower out of this one. Should be able to get all of that. And indeed we do. Class B 342. Not too shabby for stock power. Well, stock in the sense that we didn't put any performance parts into it. No performance parts. So let's go take this over to Strip and see what she can do. Interior looks nice. So it's saying it was... I forget what percentage that was at, but yeah, it definitely looks good. We didn't do anything in the interior. Alright, let's take this over to Strip. Let's have some fun with her. Alrighty then, let's get some practice on the quarter mile. Ooh, get to go against the Jaguar XJ220 right off the bat. So I should have probably done a wheel alignment. I just realized this. Should have probably
Let's get ready to rumble!
Indeed, we're gonna rumble with this El Camino. Yeah, I should have probably done a wheel alignment. Yep, now I have to do a wheel alignment. Oh, actually, she's beating us. She beat us by a nose. You see that? That was crazy. Same reaction time. That was an interesting race. Get to go against this funny looking deal. These things are so goofy looking. Yeah, I like that wheel and tire setup there. That's sexy. I think we definitely need at least performance transmission in this thing. That's two cars. Look at that, same identical reaction time, and they beat us. That was by a good almost 4/10 there. That's ugly, especially the fact that this got a lower rating. Okay, so we got a Aston Martin Vantage and a little bit of tuning. I got this thing's definitely gonna kick her, but it's got a higher ranking. We'll give it a shot though. So it can put us in the right lane, give us maybe some better luck. Life in the right lane. Yeah, that looks good. So good. Yeah, I'm gonna try at least performance transmission in this thing. Yeah, we even had a better reaction time than the Vantage and still beat us. That thing smoked us. Alright. Let's get back to the house. And need to do an alignment, and we're gonna put performance transmission in it. Definitely need a wheel alignment. So let's go get a wheel alignment real quick. Send this over to test path. And let's align the wheels. Oh yeah, she's a little out of whack. That's better. Alright, let's get this back over on the lift. And let's put ourselves a performance transmission in this. So the one that we got in the warehouse, we already confirmed that one's not going to fit on this engine. We'll have to buy one if you want to use it. Okay, let's get the drive shaft off. And we'll have to make sure we get her tuned, get her dialed in. There we go. Alright, let's get her over to the dyno. Okay. Let's go ahead and tune this guy. So, we got a 4-speed in this. Let's see here. I think I want to put 380 gear. And leave everything else the same there. Cool. Try that out. And let's re-dyno her. So we'll get a little bit more than 537. Should gain another 5 or 6 horsepower. Horsepower, yep. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and try that out at the strip now. Yeah, we at least celebrating, I guess, as far as getting this performance transmission into it. Let's go. Okay, quarter mile. See, I always tend to gauge this on how we tune this car. Always, you know, get it tuned and whatever. What the first cars that we go up against to determine whether or not we're going in the right direction. So I feel like we're going in the right direction, going up against another supercharged. So basically the same engine as we got in our own. It's got a little bit more tuning on this one though, so it could still beat us. Could still beat us. Alright, let's see how she does. So we should run straighter down the track too, that we got the wheel alignment. About a 5500 red line. Needs another gear. She kind of runs out of gear, gets as far as on that fourth there, so needs one more gear. But that final drive seems to be really good. I like it. Proof is in the pudding there. I think we need a 5th gear though. If we go with this final drive, I guess we'll need one more gear. Let's randomize. Another hot rod. Supercharged. Yeah, give me all the supercharged. Let's go with all the supercharged. Oh, they had to put us in the other lane. Maybe take away some of our luck. Maybe not. Cool hot rod. We got one of those as far as the high boy. No, that's the standard Model A. My bad. High boy is the one without the roof on it. It's pretty cool. Definitely need another gear. Definitely need another gear. Man, that thing just beat us. Just barely. Yeah, I think if we put another gear in this one here, that should help us. I feel like I just ran out of gear. One more. Ooh, this is a electric car. Yamaha EV concept. I think this thing's still gonna beat us. These things are fast. They're stupid fast. They're almost unfairly fast. Here we go. Just look at that thing. She gone. Yep, definitely need another gear though. So that's the next thing we're gonna do here. Let's put another gear on this thing. I like the final gear because as far as just need an extra gear. Yeah, we're having some fun with this car. So yeah, let's just add a 5th gear. A little bit higher gear. So it was originally a 3, very tall gear, I guess as far as cruising gear. Kind of shortened that up there a little bit. So we need to add extra gear. Get some more range out of this thing. Right about there. Shouldn't need to re-dyno her. Gonna be good to go. Let's try that out. Oh yeah, so Mercedes-Benz 159. Yep, I still feel like we're going in the right direction with this the tuning on this thing. Get some high rollers wanting a piece of us here on the drag strip. All right, let's go there, Mr. Mercedes. Oh, love the quick shift on this thing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. She kind of bogs down and gets as far as a little too much on that 5th gear. That was a good race, though. I felt that thing would have beat us regardless. So I'm thinking on that 5th gear might be a little bit too, yeah, too much gap on that range of that one. So we got a fake Viper. Yep, fake Viper. V10. Let's go. Yep, I need to change that 5th gear just a little bit. That 5th gear is a little bit too, she bogs her down just a little too much. Okay, let's do one more. We got the Porsche 911, nice. Got the Porsche, and then we'll head this back here and kind of fine-tune that 5th gear. I think we're going in the right direction, though.
Put some stank on
Now we're definitely trying to put some stank on it. Definitely putting some stank on it. Oh yeah, we even beat the Porsche. That's nice. Okay, let's go back to the house and we're gonna tweak on this 5th gear. That 5th gear is a little too tall. Let's go ahead and fine tune on this 5th gear. Yep, a little too much differential, I guess, as far as on that. So let's close this up a little bit. Well, let's try right about there. About a 40 mile an hour. That'll work. That'll work. Let's try that out. Only one way to find out. Take it over there and race it. Indeed, indeed. Okay, 1/4 mile. Ooh, look at this. Same car. He's got a little bit more tuning. He's got slicks all around on his, with plus that little bit of tuning. It could very well beat us. Seems to have, on paper anyway, it has a little bit more of an advantage. Got a little bit different shade of blue on that thing. It's pretty cool. Went more of the stock kind of rims instead of the Kragers, like we did. Cool deal. Let's see if we can beat him. That's a lot smoother. I like that. That worked out really good. And we even slept there a little bit in comparison. We got a good 11.8 car. Let's do another one. Ooh, I'm liking these choices we got here to go up against. C3 Corvette. Supercharged, I think it was. It was a 454, so that's supercharged. Yep, she is supercharged. I don't like that look of that supercharged, that engine sticking out of the hood like that. It's just, I don't know, this looks weird on that body style. What's going on there, farming guy? Oh, got a little excited. A little anxious. Got a nice little hot rod here, I'm telling you what. Yeah, buddy, it's about 11.8 car. 11.8 second car. And this goofy thing, it's got no tuning on it, but it's the same engine. Basically, same engine. God, this looks good. That's classic look on this thing. You did 11? What do you mean you did 11? What's 11? You did 11 with yours? So you got an El Camino that does 11? Yeah, we got 11.8 all day long. Now, the only performance part we got into this thing is the transmission, which is pretty phenomenal. Ooh, we get to go against the Audi R8 V10. So that's the GT, not the coupe. This one probably beat us. We'll see though. We got the coupe, I guess, as far as in our pretty well souped up. In fact, it's maxed out on the performance parts on our coupe that we have. Alright, so you can beat this R8. In my car, well, it can do 11. Somehow I wouldn't doubt that. Got him. We smoked that car. 11.7, so we cracked 11.8. Really good reaction time. She's getting better as we practice. So next, with another R8. No, I don't want to sit in. Let's try the Cutlass Supreme. Same engine. I'm liking this class of cars we're going up against. I don't like the color on that car, but it's a cool car. Just not a really good look with that color on that car. Oop, got a little excited. Got a little excited. Uh-oh, come on, shake it off, shake it off. It's just good thing it's just practice. Got him, nice. Yeah, so we're cracking 11.8s now. We're going in a solid 11.7. It's got that little bit of tuning with that performance transmission. XJ. I think it beat us last time, didn't it? Yeah, it beat us by just a hair. That's before we put the performance transmission in it. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, XJ. Welcome back there, Jack Noah. Got him. Nice. Really good action time, too. Yeah, we're right about in between 11.7, 11.8 on this car. All day long. I'm happy with that result. So we got the Porsche 911 Turbo this time. So we did the other 911, which was the non-turbo. See if we can beat the 911 Turbo. Cool looking car. Cool choice of color. Definitely runs a lot nicer with the 5-speed in it. A lot nicer with the 5-speed in it. Alright, what's next? Honda Civic. These things are amazingly fast for inline 4. Gonna see if we can beat it. Smoking everything on the strip now, pretty much. So we're just shaking her down. She's getting a little bit dirty too. I'll give her a bath. So Honda Civic, inline 4. Sounds like it's got a turbo on it. Near the turbo on it. He's got nothing for us. Nothing for us. Look at that reaction time. That's awesome. On my game today. Mitsubishi Eclipse. Another inline 4. So this one's a 4x4. So it's an all-wheel drive. Give it a shot. All-wheel drive Mitsubishi Eclipse. Ooh, interesting choice of color on that. And rims. Ooh, they got that nice and fixed up over there. Tomorrow for lunch you're having Dad's homemade pizza? That sounds awesome. Yeah, pretty solid reaction time. So we beat the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Nah. Going Mercedes? Yeah, let's try that one. So why not today? Just out of curiosity. I could go for that today, actually. That'd be cool. Yeah, meatloaf for today, I guess. Yeah. So you already had lunch for today. Yeah, we're pretty much smoking everything. Like it. So what we'll do, we can we've all seen what this thing can do. So let's actually go to the quarter mile this way, sign up we're in the class B. Yep. Let's sign up for that. Alright, so we know how this works here, folks. If you want to use your sanity points for this one, we'll put the prediction up here. Can we make it all the way to the end? We're gonna run this first race. See how she goes while that prediction is finishing up. Here we go. Going to go up against the drag 69 Camaro. Here we go. Just don't red light. Oh, you got to jump on us there initially. Camaro got the jump on us there initially. We got him, though. Nice. Yeah, kind of slowed up on our reaction time there. Just making sure it didn't red light. Alright, we got the first race in the books. So we're going up against another El Camino. No, it's a Corvette C1, my bad. C1 Corvette with the supercharged engine. Same engine, basically. It's got a little bit more tuning, though. Sport tires. Alright, here we go. Second race coming up. Ooh, I like that color combo. Got the white cove with the black interior. That's slick. See if we can beat it, though. No red lights. Got him. Second. Oh, yeah, we did. I'm being extra cautious on that reaction time. I just don't want a red light. So that's actually translating into my finish time. As long as we beat him, though. That's what matters. Cool. So we get to go against a Ferrari F50 GT, I guess, as far as next. No tuning. V12. Race tires. It is the GT. We could get knocked out here. Let's try to stay positive. Try to stay positive. Big money, no whammy. Exactly. Okay, here we go. Going against the Ferrari F50 GT. No tuning on that thing. And we smoked that thing. I didn't think it was going to be that far, that much of a gap. We smoked that thing. Holy mackerel. 392, 345. Alright, last race. Going up against the Nissan GTR. That's a good race right there. V6. We have not practiced against this car, so far we're doing pretty good. So let's see if we can bring her home. Let's bring her home. Big money's no whammies, yeah. Alright, here goes nothing. Just no red light. We've been doing good so far. It's got a turbo on that Nissan. Every single one of them. Nice. Solid car. $9,000 credits, I guess, as far as for our winnings. Now, this is the Class B, so obviously you don't get it quite as much as you do in the Class A. So, for those of you that did say we would make it, you would be correct. We didn't make it all the way. So, let's head this back over to the house. Now that we shook that one down. And we got a F50 Ferrari gets as far as to work on our project garage. Alrighty then. So, we need to give this thing a bath. It's a little dirty when we take it to the strip. That's not what I meant though. So we are worth, not bad. We got it for 18. Now the fact that a lot of the front suspension was missing, I feel like we might want to overpay for that, but it did have the supercharged engine in it, which was all good, basically. The engine block, we had to replace the pistons. We did have to replace the intake and the one head cover. So overall, not too bad. As far as that's a pretty solid car. But yeah, let's get this over to the car wash. Yeah, let's get this thing washed. Yeah, nice. That's a pretty solid car we got here, I guess, as far as with the supercharged El Camino. Now we can officially say we got one of these in our garage. Nice color. Cool combo, I guess, as far as with the engine and the tires and wheels and all that good stuff. Everything is pretty much in the green. So yeah, body is still at 89%. I don't know if it has to do with the hood or not, because obviously you wouldn't want to put the hood on if it doesn't have the cutout for the hood. So not really sure what's up with that. That's my only thing. So we'll go ahead and put this one in our parking garage for now. Okay, we got this Ferrari to get out here to get this fired up. So I think we got this one at a barn, if I remember right, last week. So let's pull this one out. We want to get this one running. Bloop. All right, let's see how she looks here. There's Shabay. Yeah, we got this one. I believe this one was a barn find. We got this for a pretty good penny too. Yep. So we're a little bit in the hole at the moment that we can fix her up. Make her whole again. Let's do frame. Tiers are in pretty good shape. Let's get this welded. Let's use it. Ooh, good chunk of money, I guess, as far as you get her welded. Get her back to 100%. Okay. That's official. We got our frame to 100%. Let's move this out of the way. Okay. We need to give her a bath, that's for sure. So, what shape is the body panels in? Yep, we can fix the body panels up there a little bit. We do got some scrapping to do, so before I get too much into that, let's do some scrapping. Yeah, let's do some scrapping. Alright, good deal. Sweet, so we're just under 14,000 credits back, too. Not bad. Okay. Let's see what we're missing on this thing. Get her running. So I think she was missing the ECU. Yeah. Figures. She's missing a fuel rail. She's missing that reservoir. Coolant reservoir. She's missing, oh my. Missing a lot of the exhaust. Okay, let's see what else we're missing off of this. Probably need to replace that filter. It's got the throttle there, throttle there. We're missing. Ooh, we're missing some ignition coils. Let's try some tests on it. Can't be started. Alright, so do we have a starter? Might have to run some electrical tests on it. So it has a starter. Let's run electrical test on her. See what else is wrong. Could be a fuse or relay. So we got the one relay, at least that's bad. Alright, so where's the relay in this? There it is. Okay, we'll get to one of those. Mount, please. There we go. And a cover. Let's get yourself a cover. So it was only missing one bad deal there and a cover missing. Get that back on. And looks like we're missing a battery. We've only got the 3-star that's left in the warehouse. I need to go find some more batteries. Let's try a barn. Find me some batteries. Okay, nothing on our list there, but let's see what kind of cars we got in here. Ooh, we got an AC Cobra. Nice. We've worked on these before. Do you have a battery? Nope, that one's missing. Not a bad price for it. That's a pretty good price. That's reasonable. So let's put that in our car parking. Alright, so we got ourselves a crate and another project car. Happy about that. Couldn't find any batteries though. Might go and check out a junkyard real quick. So let's open up our crate. And we got our bar map back. Okay. Put that one away. Cool. Let's go check out the junkyard. Checking out the junkyard. Alright, anything on our list? Nope. But we can run through the piles and see what we got in here. No battery this time. Okay, we did get the barn maps. That's cool. Oh, now you blow it up. Just as we're getting ready to leave there. Sometimes that'll shake up the junkyard. Whoa, shake up the junkyard. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and buy a battery. So let's go here. Electronic shop. We gave one barn and the junkyard visit, I guess, as far as give it a shot. Oh, alright then. Let's slap this puppy in. So we need battery. I think we need a module. We need a tank. This container, let's put that in. Okay, so it doesn't have any coolant in it. We should be able to pull this radiator. So it's missing the fan shroud. See if we can fix this up. Yep. Clean that radiator up. Okay, maybe it doesn't get... Oh, it's on the bottom side, that's why. I knew that. So, let's get this. Cool. Now, let's See if we can run some tests on her now. There we go. Got the bare minimum in there anyway. You get it. Oh, this is not a happy engine. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're doing next. We're gonna pull this in now. And she not happy. So I think for what I paid for it, I feel like we got kind of hosed based on the engine condition. So let's get this thing yanked out. Let's get it drained. Yeah, that's some yucky oil. Let's get her fixed up. Kind of a little bit sad, I guess, as far as the engine is that bad off. Okay, so let's get this on the stand, see if we can fix her up a little bit. Cool, engine new block is good. It's about the only thing that saved us as far as having a good engine block on it. Okay, so there we go. Let's get that block back up on the stand. Not done asking it some questions. Okay, get that crank back in there. Whoop. Nice and refurbished. We are going to get some new pistons and rings. Alrighty then, I think our engine build is complete. So just to double check our... Go ahead and put that away. Just make sure we don't have any green or yellow parts left over. So that's our transmission for it. Fixed it up. That'll go back on the car once we get the engine in. Put those. Okay, and we're good to go. Let me take a look and see what we need to fix up on the rear end here. Actually, not much. Maybe the shock assemblies. Let's fix those up. Alright, let's go slap those back together. Newly machined rotors. New pads. Calipers cleaned up. And other side. Oh, we gotta get a new one of those, okay. Cuckoo. Nice. Okay, so that's all good to go. I'm gonna take apart these tires and wheels. Fix these rims up. Oh, that rim is shot. Bummer. What size was that rim? That is a 18-inch rim, which I don't think I have temp for that. Nope, so I'm gonna have to buy a temp 18-inch rim. Okay. Okay, let's fix up this one rim though. Okay, so we're just gonna have to buy an 18-inch temp rim. There we go. Maybe a nice temp deal there. There we go. Yeah. Let's go put those back together. Nope, we gotta put the engine back in so we can put the drive axle back in so we can put the tire on. So let's take that off. Okay, we gotta get the engine discard down. Should be able to put the gearbox back in. There we go. Now we can put drive shafts. Cool. Now let's put the tires on. Don't forget the starter. Always forget the starter. Get that fixed up. Cool. The bottom end's good. Let's get the tires back on. Oh, gotta balance those. Forgot to put the balance on it. Must have balance. Cool. Alright, let's get those in there. But we didn't have to pay top dollar on the rim, it gets as far as for that. But since the other one was shot, we'll just put a temp on there. At least painted it the same color as the other one, so it kind of matches, right? Not too shabby. Otherwise, it would have cost us next to twice as much, I guess, as far as for one rim there. Okay, let me do something with this air cleaner. There we go. Alright, let's put some clips back on. So we did fix up 2 of the clips. Okay, so that's all good there. Now, let's see if we can run some tests on her. Good deal. So we didn't miss anything. Let's do field pressure test. Ooh, filter is not good. Filter, and it's not, yeah, there's no pump in there. So, let's get that fixed. That's all that. Now we can run a field pressure test and make sure everything's good to go there. What? There we go. This should come out good now. Oh, the filter. So the field filter is where? That's better. Much better. Okay, so let's get some juices back into this. Let's clean these front rims up. Keep the tires as scuffs on this one, I think. Fix up these brakes. Oh man, that caliper shot. Rotors machinable. Okay, let's go remachine those rotors. So freshen the machine rotors. Some new pads. Caliper. Okay, and then we'll deal with that. So we'll take that tire apart and clean up that rim a little bit. These front rims should be good to go. Should be able to clean these up pretty good. Good deal. Let's go put them back together. Like I said, we're going to keep the tires, just keep them scuff. We'll let the new owner get as far as deal with changing that out. We fixed a lot up on this one, especially that redid the whole engine. Okay, let's get those put back on. So if you remember, we were like 19,000 in the hole when we originally bought this. We'll see where we're at, I guess, as far as once we get this all put back together. Cool. I want to fix up some of these body panels. Okay, so we'll get those put back on. Front bumper, hood, door, winder, still in good shape. Rear clamshell, rear bumper, left door, winder. Oh, didn't have a winder in there. Okay, so we need a new winder. We gotta go here to there. Get a new winder. There we go. Put them mirrors back on. All nice and fixed up. That should look really good. Very nice. Okay, let's get her back on the floor. Back on the ground. And officially now, body's still saying 74. What did we miss there? Get that back window back in. Okay, now where are we at? This is only 79. What the heck, man? I think we're missing that back window. This one right here. Always forget about this one. Get that rear window. Yep. So it didn't have a rear window in it. Now we're good. So now we are... There we go. 85%. That'll work. Got everything in the green. All was open for. That turned out pretty good. Alright, so... You should be able to start this puppy up. See what she sounds like. Fires right up. Now we need to get this thing over to the dyno. See what we get out of it. Yeah, let's go check it out on the dyno. If for no other reason, so we can take it over to the strip and have some fun with her. So 520 is the base. Probably not going to get that because it's not 100% build. But you got the new filters. We'll just see what we get out of it anyway. Not bad. Not too shabby. Considering for a budget build there. And the amount of work we did on the engine. Not too shabby at all. She turned out pretty good. Alright, let's go have some fun with it at the track. So, drive it. Strip. Yes, please. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Oh, we get to go to the Jaguar F-Type. All-wheel drive. These things are fast out of the gate. See what she can do, though. I keep it in this view. This is a cool cockpit in this car. Slow out of the gate. Oh my. She's very slow out of the gate. Yikes. Yeah, she's kind of slow, but I guess she gets going though. Next. Tesla Roadster. That's a electric car. This almost makes me want to get my my souped up Ferrari GT out of the garage, because this thing is slow out of the gate. I forgot how slow these were out of the gate. Once they get going though, I guess as far as they're pretty fun. So we'll go against the hot rod. And so she runs pretty straight too, I guess, as far as, so not really needing an alignment. Surprisingly straight. Yeah, I feel like getting my mine out of the garage, I guess, as far as and have some fun with that one, because I forgot how slow these things are without a lot of performance parts. Alright, so that gave us a little bit of a idea of what that one can do. Let's take this back to the house. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get this one sold and we're gonna pull ours out. Just to kind of show what they can and what they are capable of. Definitely need some performance parts on it. And because we're going to sell this one, I'm not going to bother with that. But the value of the car should have increased phenomenally, I guess, as far as when we had. So again, if you remember, we were 19,000 in the hole after spending about 143,000 on this car from barn. We are now worth 110 profit. So just with that little bit of work that we did on it, I guess as far as to get it, that's only a fraction of what we, so a fraction. We made a lot off this, I guess, as far as for this, what little we did put into it. So the fact that the car was fairly complete, just fixing it up a little bit, almost doubled our money, I guess, as far as what we paid for it. That's not too shabby. Not too unhappy about that. So just to make sure we didn't leave anything off this thing, got everything in the green. Oh, we didn't leave the plates off. Yeah, we'll leave the plates off. We'll let the new owner put this new plates on. Yep, so we're good to go on this one. Let's go ahead and sell her off. And the next thing I want to do, with that being done, is we're going to pull out our own Ferrari F50 GT from the garage and have some fun with that guy. Move that to the garage, and it should be on the lift. This is our little baby. So this one we got quite a few performance parts into her. Quite a few performance parts. We're a little over $500,000 that we're worth. Yeah, this is a fun little car to drive with the performance parts in it. Let's go take this over to the track. Let's have some fun with this one. Let's show what these things can really do. Okay, so let's get some practice on this. Get a feel for it. So immediately we get to go against the Cone Snake turbocharged. We got quite a bit of tuning on our deal. This is a fun little car to drive, I guess, as far as all the performance parts in it. Alright, here we go. Kind of missed some shifts there a little bit, because you can see just how wicked fast these things are when you put some performance parts to them. Let me redo that one. Coastal things are fast, aren't they? Oop, got a little anxious. Got a little anxious. Things are a handful on the shifting, but look at that. Almost identical reaction times. They beat us by good 3/10 almost. These cold snings are fast. So we got these maxed out, $9.99. Now let's go on to the next one. NC drag. Turbocharged. Whoops. Got a little excited. Got a little excited. Oh, come on now. That's ridiculous. Are you serious? There's no way. No way. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? It's like that thing goes immediately into the red line as soon as it gets out of the chute. That's how wicked fast these things are. So basically a 9.4 car. Okay, who else we got? We got the Pagani Tempesta. So just like the Koenigsegg, I guess, as far as these are pretty tough cars to beat. Oh yeah, look at that reaction time on that Tempesta though. 9.3. Yeah, look at that. Look at how close that was. And then we got the Zonda. A little It's kind of like the middle child on the Paganis. See, those are fun. These are fun little cars as far as you put those performance parts in there. That's why I had to. It's like, wow, I can't believe how slow those things are. So we do have like the performance ECU and all that stuff to this. So that's the Tempesta again, and that's the base Hyra. Try that one out. And be all get all the Paganis, whip all their butts. Whipped all the Pagani's butts. So actually we got into a 9.2. Just cracked a 9.3. Okay, we got the supercharged Rustomod C1. And if we can beat the Paganis, there's no reason why we can't beat this guy. (9.3) to a 9.8. We beat him by 5/10. Good 5/10. That's crazy. Smoked it. So we already did the Tempesta, the Agera. This one beat us. I got a feeling this is about the only one that can beat us. Didn't beat us by much though. 9.389 and 9.271. Whew, they were right there. Yeah, this is about the only car that can really beat us. Tempesta. Ooh, the drag van. We can beat the drag van. This thing has a twin turbo. Has as much as 2,800 horsepower in this bad boy. Alright, let's see if we can beat her. Got him. Wow, I kind of expected more out of that drag van, actually. Okay, so this is the top end Koenigsegg. So if the CCX can beat this, this is definitely going to kick her butt. Yeah, this would be considered the top end of the Koenigsegg. A lot of anxious there. We actually get it? Nope, they did beat us. So the Koenigseggs definitely beat us. Even with a really good reaction time, they still beat us. So both trims of the Koenigsegg definitely do beat us. Ooh, got the Drag Nova. Let's try the Drag Nova. It's about the only thing that can beat us is the Koenigseggs. Yep, so we've already beat those. NC Drag, Tempesta, Camaro. So that's the Turbo. Turbo Camaro, SS Camaro. Let's try this one out. Yeah, pretty good. So I think we've gotten enough practice to know what this thing can do. About the only thing, like I said, both trims of the Koenigsegg are beating us. So I think what we want to do, let's sign this one up for the quarter mile Class A. Alright, so you can see we do got some Koenigseggs in the lineup here. In fact, we're going up against a Koenigsegg right off the bat. Right off the bat, so we could probably get knocked out right away. So I'm gonna do one last prediction here. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can actually beat this Koenigsegg this time. No red lights. Oh my God, are you serious? Why is it always with the Koenigsegg? That kind of stinks. Well, that sucked. That was all my fault. So, how did we do here? Anyway, we can at least bet. I kind of feared like I was going to be quick-lived there. So I guess we'll go Koenigsegg on this one. And we'll go max bet. Koenigsegg, 2 turbos. I don't know, the Camaro's got a little bit more tuning to it, so I think that could, Pagani? Oh, that's a good matchup right there. I think the Koenigsegg will get that one. And definitely go with Pagani on this one. Alright, let's see how we did. Good, 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 and not so much. Alright, cool. We got 75% there. So let's do Camaro on that one. Koenigsegg on this one. Good. Oh, 50-50 there. So good matchup here. So we got the Turbo Camaro and the Dragon Monster, which also has a twin turbo. Turbo power. Let's go Team Camaro on this one. This van is pretty stout though. Let's see how we did. Boop. And we got it. Cool. So we paid at least for entry fee there. That was super fun. That was super fun. Let's head back here to the house. We're gonna roll things up here, folks. Very much appreciated for everybody that did drop by and stick around to get some parts for a little bit of car mechanic simulator. Because if you're here on our Mechanic Monday, I hope you have a marvelous rest of your Monday, and we'll be seeing you again real soon here, folks. Bye for now.